UFC 312, Strickland versus Plessis 2. Quick pick predictions. We're going to go from the bottom of the card, make our way to the main event very fast, about 10 minutes tops. Of course, if you do want to see all the bets we are making for this entire card, check that top link down below in the description or the pinned comment down there as well. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Hyun-Sung Park, Niam Jargo Tumen Dembarul. I do believe Hyun-Sung Park is the better striker. I believe the grappling is very, very even, but I still give a slight edge to Hyun-Sung Park. I think it stays on the feet because the wrestling grappling cancels out, and Hyun-Sung Park either knocks him out late or wins by decision. Killin Salkild taking on Anshul Jubli in the UFC lightweight division. I got Killin winning. I was kind of stern with saying it in my confident picks video that he shouldn't be a 5-1, 4-1 type favorite. It's a little crazy in my opinion for Killin Salkild. But I do think he wins. He is he's lengthier than Anshul Jubli. He has very, very long arms. Anshul's going to walk into a few punches. I believe grappling and wrestling-wise, they are both decent. I think Quillin could mix in takedowns. Anshul could mix in a takedown or two. I don't think either guy gets a finish here. I think the fight goes all the way. And Salkild stays at range and barely outstrikes Jubli and mixes in a takedown or two to win it on the scorecards. Next one, Kevin Jousset taking on Jonathan Micallef. I don't think Jonathan is really... He doesn't really have a way to win. I know that sounds harsh. He's obviously got a way. I mean, he can knock him out, he can submit him. But there's nowhere in this fight I could really pinpoint Jonathan being, like, clearly better than Kevin Jousset. Kevin is a better striker. Kevin is more experienced. Kevin has a... better kickboxing, better boxing. Jiu-jitsu wise is very, very even. It's not like Jonathan even has an advantage there. Kevin is going to be taller as well. He's got the UFC experience. This is Jonathan's debut. Jonathan got knocked out less than a year ago. I know Kevin did as well, but Jonathan got knocked out by Alden Bates, 38-year-old. Kevin got knocked out by by Brian Battle. I think Kevin is better everywhere with the strikes, if it's ground. Wherever the fight goes, Kevin Jousset should have the advantage. I got him by unanimous decision, but he could most definitely knock out Micallef. I just don't see too many knockouts on Kevin's record, so fight goes to a decision. Cody Steele, Rongju. I got a late TKO win for Cody Steele. Put it on that pace, put it on that pressure coming forward, mixed it in takedown threats, and using the takedown threat to land on the feet. He's very good at using his wrestling feints and fakes to land up on the head and onto the body as well. I think he does that very well here. Puts on that pressure, that pace, and knocks out, not clean, like, oh, he's out cold, but a TKO in round 2, round 3. Alexandre Topuria, Colby Thickness. I got Topuria winning by decision. I think he's the better boxer. I think Colby is the better kicker, just by a little bit. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of film of Topuria recently, so it's very, very possible his kicking game could have improved. But in terms of Colby Thickness, he is a good kicker. He's just not a good boxer, in my opinion. Doesn't have good power in his hands. Not really a KO machine on the feet. His grappling is decent, but not good enough to get Topuria down. I think this stays on the feet. Topuria gets inside and outboxes Colby for the unanimous decision. Kong Wang, Bruna Brasil in the flyweight division. Bruna's moving up. I think Bruna is going to be the better grappler, of course. Age is pretty similar. Height and reach is pretty similar. Kong is obviously the better striker, but Bruna is training with the guys over there at Fighting Nerds. So she's going to have a good game plan here. I think she's got a good shot. I think this is a close one. I got Kong Wang, 29-28. Very, very close decision. Vyacheslav Borshev, Tom Nolan, another very close fight at lightweight. Just going to be 3 rounds of striking until somebody either gets knocked out or it goes to a decision in a fight of the night war. I'm going to go Borshev round 2, round 3, knockout. I think he hits harder than Tom Nolan. Tom, his defense, I don't like it. His chin is a little bit too high. I think Borshev's going to land. Jenkins, Gabriel Santos in the featherweight division. Gabriel is legit. For a 1-2 UFC record, this dude is amazing. He lost to Lerone Murphy. I thought he won. He should be 2-1 in the UFC. And then he got knocked out by David Onama in a fight he was arguably winning as well. Very, very hard fight here for Gabriel Santos. On paper, doesn't look like he's going to win, or doesn't look like Gabriel has much of a chance. But if you look into those fights, Gabriel's really, really legit. Jack, I do believe, is the better kicker. I believe the boxing is pretty even, but Gabriel gets a slight advantage. And then with the wrestling and grappling, they both are very, very good there. Gabriel has a better offensive wrestling game plan, but overall, I do expect most of this fight to stay on the feet with a little bit of wrestling, but not for long. I think either way, whoever gets taken down, right back up. And I think Jack lands more volume with those kicks, keeps the boxing even, and wins it on the scorecards. 29-28 split decision. Jake Matthews, Francisco Prado. I think Matthews stays on the outside, uses his height, uses his reach, and just picks apart Prado. Prado has more power and comes forward and tries to get inside and knock you out. But I think Jake is just going to be the technical striker here, stay on the outside, and win a decision. Jimmy Crute, Rodolfo Bellato. I think Jimmy wins this one. I think he hits harder. I think Bellato's got a good gas tank, got good pressure. I don't think he hits crazy hard. So I think Jimmy's just going to land the harder shots here, walk into a lot in the early rounds, and then come back towards the later portions of the fight. I got Jimmy winning round 1, round 2. Rodolfo winning the round number 3. Justin Tafa, Talison takes Shera. I got Tafa round 1 knockout. I think either way, it's either Talison straight shots down the middle and eventually catches him clean, or Tafa gets inside and catches him clean. Either way, KO round 1, round 2. We shall see. I got Tafa round 1. Tatiana, Weili Zhang. I think Tatiana does do enough to take Weili Zhang down and out-wrestle her and out-grapple her in the later rounds. And I do think she wins it by unanimous 48-47 decision. I think Weili is going to win a round or two for sure, defending the takedowns and outstriking Tatiana. But I think Tatiana is going to get it down and is going to win it on the ground. So very close fight, but I got Tatiana barely by 48-47. Dricus versus Sean. I got Dricus 49-46, 48-47, and 48-47. Very close fight here in the middleweight division. Obviously, it was a split decision the last time they fought about a year ago in Canada. I don't know why they put it in Canada. Now it's in Australia. Neither of these guys are Australian. What are they doing? But I do have Sean Strickland losing this fight. I think he's going to land more volume overall. He's going to land the jabs and the 1-2s and the teeps and things like that. But, of course, Dricus is going to land the more effective shots, and he's going to mix in takedowns. All of that should give Dricus the nod here on the scorecards. That's what I got for you. The underdogs, I had Tatiana as a dog. I predicted her when she was a dog. She is now a favorite. So the only dogs I have now are Justin Tafa, Jimmy Crute, Jack Jenkins, and I think that's about it. Yep. That is about it. Those are my dogs. Those are the full card predictions. Quick pick predictions there. Of course, if you do want to see all the bets we are making, we already got some money line bets. Our parlay is going to be coming out tomorrow. Check it out. Top link down below.